Okay, this rock garden bed, the dianthus definitely did put on a show. I need to come in here and cut this back. This is the Siloam lily. That's the same variety as the one over in our fire pit bed. The tick seed is doing well. The gardenia is, the lollipop gardenia is actually really trying to push new growth. We have 2 lollipop rose standards. The barberry is getting into its own. These are the Cosmo lantanas. Oh, and I think I see some buds. Yes, I do. Look at that. Won't be long. Yay. Oh, and I also see these proven winners, Daisy Mays. These buds are encouraging because once they go to bloom, you almost can't see the foliage. It is so the blooms are so prolific. It is gorgeous. There's a barberry. I probably need to come in here and trim some of that out. Here's some gold lantana. Another 2 gold lantanas. Some more Daisy Mays. This barberry is going for it. Some more dianthus. I need to come in here and clean some of this out. This Cosmo. The lollipop gardenia. These gladiolas are in the back. Hopefully they'll start blooming soon. I have them in the back here also. And then again, I don't know that this will be a this year thing, but obviously, ideally, this was a lower pedlum that was here as kind of an anchor plant and hid this area. So we'll figure it out when we get to it, but at least it's fresh and clean with mulch. I do want ideally an evergreen, and ideally something that even gets like up to right here and comes down and helps cover this wire in this area here. I'd love it to be either utilized for the bees or even for like cut flowers. I'd love something here for cut flowers that I can head over here and just snip some branches or some stems and be able to use that kind of like as my frogs and floral arrangements. So something evergreen here, even something, I don't know if pittosporum gets big enough or if it'll get too big in this area. I'm still trying to figure that out, but we'll get there. But anyway, here's an update on our rock garden and on these roses. They fleshed out beautifully. There's still some new ones left. I will end with this view here. I think it's so pretty. Look at these clumps. These beds I think are doing well. We have the tick seed in the front carried over to the side. We have some phlox. That's that purple sprite. We have some Monarda here and here. I believe this is like a bubblegum pink color. This is like a beautiful purple pink color, and it is just beautiful. And this has creeped over to this area a little bit more, and I think I'm just going to let it ride. I think I'm just going to let it continue to fill this in, and we can call this good. This blueberry bush. Oh, so excited. Looks like some of the birds might be a little excited too. These are just like the daintiest little fruit to me. Aren't they so adorable? I'm excited about this blueberry bush. This Cosmo is doing well. It's doing well after the transplant. You never really know. Sometimes it can go into shock, but it's doing well. Still need to find a spot for that candy tuft. Here's the fox, the lion and the lamb, angel, and then this hydrangea. Again, I'm hopeful it'll bloom this year. We have a rosemary down here. It's doing well. It wasn't a primordial shape, a pretty tight one, but honestly, like, I just want it to thrive. So if it changes shape, it doesn't bother me. I just want it to fill in and look amazing and produce amazing rosemary. Over here, these canna lilies, they're very, very short this year. Normally they're all the way up to this bar right here, but I think the tire trucks of all the equipment might have like pushed them down, but maybe they'll be even taller next year. I'm not really sure. We did have an Astilbe that made it. We have one Astilbe there. Somehow one Astilbe is over in this area. We honestly probably need to move it over to that side if it's gonna stand a chance. Otherwise the cannas are probably gonna choke it out. So we'll try to move that. I'd like to plant that hosta there. Still trying to make sure it's not going to get too much sun. We'll see. Ginger lilies are doing well in the back. We've got some elephant ears that are starting to come up on either side. Here's another Cosmo. Just starting the buds. This leaf looks a little bit different. I need to check on that. This section, I probably need to move some stuff. This is a phlox. This is Monarda, and then this is a verbena. So I think this kind of got jumbled up with tire trucks and stuff. But my plan is to move this phlox. I can probably move it like up to here to where it continues the thought. So like purple Sprite phlox, purple Sprite phlox, purple Sprite phlox down here. And then we have the Monarda. This is Monarda, and that can just fill in this ideally. And then this verbena is kind of intermingled in with the Monarda, but this probably needs to be maybe bumped back to like there, like something about like right in here. So that way this Monarda, because it will just take over. So I think I'm gonna get this phlox out of here, bump the Superbena back, and just let the Monarda ride. That is an update for this bed. It's really coming together. Oh, I don't think this blueberry made it, which is really sad. So next time we can get our hands on a blueberry bush, we'll probably be able to replace that. But here is oh, did forget to mention calla lilies. Very excited about this coming back. These, I believe, are like a midnight color, so that'll be really pretty. This area is coming along. Still have some kind of cleanup to do in there, and then just some filling to do in here and weeding already again. But and the apple trees, sorry guys, I forgot about the apple trees. There's an apple tree doing well. And then there's another apple tree that's doing well. Let me see if I can show you the blooms. I think they're still doing okay. They have a really beautiful scent to them too. So this is an update on this side of the garden.